I hate YouTube's layout because I don't know. I want to go mono, but I can't even. It don't have no settings, and I don't understand how I don't have no settings on here. So I can't. That's insane to me. Is what did I miss, y'all? Cause y'all know I've been on TikTok for a minute. So is there an app or something that I should be using instead? Cause I guess we back over here, and I guess you know although I want to do my content, and that's what I end up doing. Oh, some got in my eye. Must be a hair. I don't know. Okay, listen. I was gonna do a video real quick and upload it, but I don't have no storage. I gotta clean up my phone. Listen, this DJ academic situation, y'all. Okay, so I know a lot of people have been watching it. I've been watching it too. All right. We just had a real life situation today here in Atlanta, and involving children, and we had to call the cops and all that kind of stuff, and the audacity of the dude. And just not to get into it, as and shout out to the young lady, whoever she is, sis. You see me, if you see me, you already know who was there and who initially called the situation, and got my attention, and took it from there. And she was either getting off work on her way to work, probably was getting off work, security guard worker, and she and I just did what we had to do. And unfortunately, I ended up, as we were waiting for the police, getting a little questions, from guys like, well, why'd you got a police? And it's like, I was thinking to myself, because I'm in the middle of following this situation, the DJ academic situation. So I'm thinking to myself, because it's not the type of people that I would even normally associate with. And people I associate with wouldn't ask me those type of questions, especially in this situation. They'd be just as involved and outraged or whatever and concerned as I and the other lady was, right? But what the situation was that happened, it just they see, it seemed like a normal situation to them. So they like, you call the cops? Why you call the police? You're right. I don't want to make you guys uncomfortable over here. So, although she and I just happened to be, for whatever reason, stopping at this particular store, and this is what, we ran into. This is your environment. So I don't want to make y'all uncomfortable. So my bad. Let me and her undo this and rewind time. And she get back in her truck. I get back in my car. And we just walk on by. Because we don't want to disturb anybody's, whatever they got going on. And it's like, that's how people look at stuff in life. But, as she and I was waiting, and waiting, and waiting, and waiting. And it's like, well, if they not coming here as they supposed to, and to talk to us as they supposed to, and to get the evidences that I collected right on my phone, I guess I hope they chasing down dude with the children, with the babies and everything. So I just, well, um, it's not, we, I've always had a problem of protecting children and properly protecting children. That's been a long time thing. Corrupting children has been a long time thing, and it is a condition that is created. That's why grooming is such an important word. So when this person, I guess, because I'm gonna try my best, because I can say with all the stuff that I want to say when I'm out. So that's why I'm not even tripping, because trust me, I'm not short of no words. I have been getting out my words, so I don't need to do it all on camera. I can still keep my video, what's the word, y'all, somewhat demure, because when I'm off camera, see, look out, they're pulling left and right, but whatever. But when I'm off camera, boy, y'all think y'all be calling him some names. Even though I listen, I'm enjoying some of y'all videos, and woo! I'm so proud of some of y'all out here. I'm trying to tell you because I was worried. I was worried, and I know, Curtis, you saying you're driving the point home that people say, "Oh, y'all gonna do is make videos and stuff," but that's because that's what we have been seeing, and then look at who we're talking about, right? And still, I'm saying, I mean, don't take that victory lap just yet, bro. But that is also why I'm making this video. So let's just cut all the other small talk or whatever and get to it. Real quick, guys, listen. This has been a condition. This has been a condition. Women have been conditioned to not say nothing, to let it happen, to let the men be the man, to act like you don't know, to whatever. Or, my grandmother didn't protect me. Why didn't your grandmother protect you? She didn't protect you because when it happened to her, this is how everybody reacted. So it teaches her that this is how you're supposed to react. And even though she may feel like she want to do something about not my child, it happened to me, but I don't want to happen to my child. Then she's like, "Oh, am I supposed to be the one to break the chain? Well, what does that look like? Who do I go to? Who's gonna rock with me after that? Like, who's gonna have my back? What kind of process would there be for that? How will we be successful? How will we make a change? How would this affect the relationships that I have? Because the people who are hurting you are the people right there, right? So there's so much fear around it, so many questions and everything. And then too, you also have other sides of it where some, and there's plenty of research and footage and testimonials and books and movies and everything on this, right? Where the women feel like they look at their child like, "Oh yeah, it's your turn now, huh? I had to go through it. You got to get yours too." Out of some kind of, "Oh, you ain't coming out this clean. If I had to go through it, my mama had to go through it." And they probably didn't know their mama had to go through it. Some people didn't know that they happened to their sister too, or whatever. Even the brother. But the sickness that comes about, because I'm not saying that women don't actually commit these acts. That, given what we're dealing with right now, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about dudes. Okay, we're talking about dudes. And this mindset that guys have, it is taught. I've been saying this. It's taught, and we're seeing this. It's taught. It's taught. When guys say stuff like men are a certain way, and yes, including your Kevin Samuels, right? Because when you say they be saying glazing and all that, listen, they were glazing Kevin, okay? And I get it. A lot of you guys didn't have daddies. You didn't have grandpappys. You didn't have uncles and, people who were supposed to do their job. So when 7 cameras came around, you know how embarrassing that was to see y'all. "Oh, he's the godfather. He is the whatever. And it's like, boy, only black people are like that. Tell everybody you ain't got no daddy without telling everybody you ain't got no daddy. Like, wait, guys will say, "That's how we are. That's a man's nature. We just built like that." No, y'all are groomed like that. You are taught like that. These are principles and rules and stuff that you instill in each other since coming out the womb. That this is what the man's world is. This is what being a man is about. This is what guys do. Listen to that fool over there sounding as twisted as he is. Academics. He went from Nori being a boy to being a man. What? I done heard so much. Not just from him, from other people. That's why I say to the ones out there kicking it, boy, boy, y'all got me. Okay? I'm sitting back here like, we about to be in season 2, and that's fast. And I'm gonna need y'all to hurry up and just go ahead and take this thing on to season 3, okay? Because season 2 is where you moving to right now. Season 2 is where you moving to right now, where you're understanding that this river runs so deep, and now that you're in it, you're gonna have to swim it. Okay? You gonna have to swim it. You know you have made the choice to stand up, so y'all gonna have to go ahead and just take it all the way down. And that means a lot of work that is not gonna just end. But deleted beast, deleted villain, damn. What the deleted villain, I think that's what it is. Ooh, boy, I can't even count the number of new streamers or whatever that I done found out about since this situation. I'm just like, okay. So it's like diving into a whole new world, and then you gotta start learning who is who and who does what and whatever. But a lot of you guys are helping. Well, some of you guys are helping with your information, and deleted villain is, God dang it, doing his thing. And, and Curtis and some others. I just don't want to, because I don't even know y'all like that, but you know who you are. Bringing out that information about Black Boy Max is huge. It's huge because, first of all, it explains why he reacted the way he reacted. All of the ones who react the way they react, like Charlemagne, because I got stuff in the oven for him. Okay, it's always gonna be something in the freezer ready to come out, thaw out, and go in the oven for him. Foot is never coming off his neck until he's gone too. And y'all gonna have to put him in there too. But we're not gonna worry about that right now. But the Breakfast Club reaction, stuff like that, no, that can't happen. But there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. Just like with Black Boy Max, who I didn't know about before this, right? But when I see his reaction, I said, that is, oh, okay. All right. And so you look at all the things, they raggedy little stank ass relationships and, child, this era and generation and culture and all that. Yeah. I just, cause I can just, but oh, child. Oof. All right. The way guys have become, all right, and this is somebody who also lives in Atlanta, Georgia. The way guys have become as a whole, it is, you know how disgraceful it is and has become for us as Black people. Just you can not like what I'm saying, but it's true. It's true. Our position here on Earth, on this planet, in comparison to where we ever was, right? Ever. This is the worst of us, right? Compared to where we should be. Where we should be. And we probably should be somewhere higher than we think we should be. Or maybe I'm just doing too much. I don't know. Because what do we deserve? We don't deserve shit if we don't put the work in. We don't. And we are so awesome. But it's hard for me to even talk like that anymore. It is. So as bad as we are as Black people, dudes, I'm talking about no matter your whatever, dudes, men, males, because what a man at, I'm looking for them to rise up. And it, we'll see. But males are just, it's a hard no for me. It's a hard no. It's just disgraceful. It is disgraceful. And you guys just become a hot, sloppy, garbage truck juice mess. Okay? And you keep grooming and grooming and grooming and grooming and grooming, and look what we got. Look what we got with no shame, no nothing. The way academics responded to getting called out, his initial response, his Nino Brown response. Are you freaking serious? That guy? And then what's even worse is y'all let that happen. That shit only had merit because you gave it merits. Y'all sit up there and act like that meant something. He can have them rants in his head movies all he wants to, but that guy, it's just I just can't even hardly believe it, y'all. I can't even hardly believe it. I can't even hardly believe it. Not at all. Not at all. And the stuff he was saying, and then to have to come back and listen to these dudes out here and the way they talking, and it's just like, and then when we got to Black Boy Max, and I listened to his response, I listened to the way, I don't want to address it, but it's in the com. I said, what the hell is he saying in the com? What the fuck is the com? And why is he saying it like that? So first of all, I'm saying, to me, it just seems like this guy might be bi or gay, right? And so why am I saying that? Because it matters. Because Max, what's his name, Nori, is over there and they're teasing him why. Like, where is that coming from? Well, seems like it is, right? Okay, cool. Until we find out that this is normal behavior, because I was holding on to something. And I said, no, I'm going to hold on. We're on day 2, day 3. I was holding on to it. I said, I'm going to hold on to it because I want to see these guys handle this shit. And some of you guys are really, you're starting, it's some of y'all that like to get down, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So continue, please continue. But let me tell y'all something. Y'all should not be speculating about companies dropping academics. Y'all should not be speculating about sponsorships doing and being with, or platforms doing or being with. This guy has been more than reckless for a long time, and everybody who is with him has been with him and still is with him, even after all this. This is something, and I can't remember his name, who did the video and did the reporting, but this is something that had to be reported, and y'all keep reporting. I see 3, all that. Keep reporting. No, this is happening online, on their platforms. All right, they'll smack me dead in my damn face as soon as I turn my cheek. They smack me on other faces, smack me over here, smack me. That's most of the time. I don't even post nothing no more. But give me all these goddamn deals. You know why? And it's been like that for years. And I will let that shit sit. And I can show you my emails full of affiliate partnerships and offers and products and all this stuff. And now I let all of it sit. You know why? Because when I talk about what I want to talk about, you got a problem. But you show me what you want me to do instead. Because we can't do both. We can gladly do that. These guys are in the millions and heavily sponsored with that trash. And I can't. Okay, so we already know what this is. Let's not take all day to get there. Okay? Let's not continue being slow. Let's not. These guys are doing the bidding. doing the bidding. How is it that you think that Diddy, Weinstein, all of them had everybody in the mix? Hmm? Everybody was at a what? A Diddy party, right? How many people? Who? What's the name of the guy that y'all say he did not self-unalive in jail? Trying to make sure I don't say too many words in one video, but this is risky, so. And you know me, they gonna get me. Now, if I come on here, y'all, just listen, y'all think I'm playing. I do a whole month doing nothing but all what they want me to do, and y'all watch how they promote my ass. And then I'll come back and I'll do something like this or something like that. But you know, I won't even be have no cussing or nothing. And watch. Watch when they be like, okay, we gonna sit your ass right down. This is what the companies want. Okay? And you know what? Curtis talks about the black ball, the hard black ball, the soft black ball. Baby, I've been there, done that. I get it all. I get it all. You get heavily punished. If they want you and you don't, but you speak out, but you don't rock with them, yes, you're going to get spanked in real life. And it's going to be hard, right? It's going to be hard. And it's like, why can't you do both, right? Why can't you do a little bit of both? You can't do a little bit of both. Because this world, for some reason, the entity, the energy, it feeds off of the evil that it does. You say, Plant Boy Max is sponsored by what and who? Take the what and left the what? And he's been called out for the what? The same? Because you know, Ack is just nigga, right? So he just do what he do. He start, oh, really? They hating on me because I got called for something we all been doing. So I am going to start snitching. I'm going to start snitching. I'm going to start snitching. Nino Brown, if I go down, right? Because that's what his rant was. He made so many threats in that rant. Like, y'all should be able to see that crystal clear. Give me one reason why y'all mess with academics. One reason why y'all worried about light went out. Who cares? Give me one reason why y'all worried about this guy being upset with you. Why one reason why academics is the only plug that they have. All of y'all. And you mad about academics. Something in that buttermilk ain't clean. And to me, it's clear as day. It's clear as day. And one thing that does not happen, and y'all know this, that they don't never, you don't never let the boss get caught. You don't ever let the boss get taken down. That's supposed to be, you know, if anything, it's supposed to be a flunky or somebody, right? But like, look at my academics. He is all that. He is hot trash, and I'm just gonna stop because I'm gonna say some stuff that, you know, I can't say on here. I can't do it. That's okay, because these cameras go off and I can say what I want to say. So it's no big deal. But why have we gotten to a society where all these supposed to be grown men are looking at him like this and let him get away with this and that? All these dudes and nobody wanted to stand up to him. Why? Because this is common behavior. It's common behavior, and they understand the order. There is a order that they have in their whatever the heck, right? And they want this so bad. This economy, this world, the way shit has been created, it's kind of to the point where if you're trying to get it, you know, because things have been set up a way. We already know the whole story on that. So to some degree, we kind of understand the need and the want to have an opportunity, right? We do. But if you don't have, I can't even, I was going to say like Black Boy Max said, but I can't even, because bro, what the freak was that? What the freak was that? Because, what's, um, Beast deleted? Oh my God, I don't know these people, y'all. But like he showed, this guy being up here doing the same thing, and he is sponsored by a company that makes what? Games, video games, I think, for only children, not only children, but mainly children. And his audience is what? Mainly children. And us outsiders didn't even know all of that. So imagine if we never even was told that, because most of these streamer people, they already know all this shit. We didn't know this. We didn't know this. So now that you know this, can you hurry up and put shit together a little bit more? Because damn. And what, you know, this is something too, y'all not understanding. Nori exposed them on purpose. Listen, and he's a target no matter what. He's been a target since it happened. He was a target since before it happened. And that's part of the problem and part of the reason why he's exposing it. Okay? I don't hear people talking about protecting him. That's a problem for me. I don't hear nobody talking about trying to make sure that you find his parent. Make sure you get in contact with this young man's parents. Which one of you guys are talking amongst each other, holding each other accountable for making sure that this young man is good to the best of your ability? Because not only does he have these situations going on, now he is the one who could be potentially responsible for a lot of people being exposed and losing money. And I don't hear nobody, and you don't gotta say, you don't want to tell nobody nothing. But I hope that you guys are really tapping in and checking with this guy's parents. Making sure that he is okay to the best of your ability. Because he is in such danger, it's not even funny. You see how this thing over here reacted just because he wanted to let people know it's not, you better play with something safe if you're thinking about doing a video about me. Then when Playboy Max gives a response, it's like, oh, you wasn't supposed to say nothing. But he said, they put it in the com. They put it in the com, so it'll be weird if I don't respond because they put it in the com. I was like, what the fuck is the com? Is it com? Like, what are we saying here? So somebody put in the comments, I guess. And so it's like he can't ignore it. So he's saying his hand was forced to even say anything. And academics is like, I don't even care about your hand being forced. This is act. You say nothing. You call me. So I can talk you out of even saying anything at all, which I shouldn't even really have to, because you know you're not supposed to say nothing. And then their conversation. I mean, come on. Guys, this is not hard at all. This is not hard at all. Because you got Playboy Max, who's been called out, but he's still sponsored? Duh. What do you think these companies are paying these guys for? What they're not doing or what they're actually doing? Y'all are not this slow. Y'all are not this slow. And these children are watching you, and it's like you wonder why they don't never respect adults. They don't respect adults because y'all act like you don't know a doggone thing. And then these little jits, these little jits got the nerve to sit up here and be telling them, talking about Nori like the way they do. Like, there's a couple of streamers I listen to. And there's one in particular who is very disrespectful towards Nori. And he has like a type of mindset and view on it. You know, that Nori is like, you know, he's just a, you know, he's a scammer. He's a loser. He's this, he's that. Hold up, bruh. First of all, what are you? What are you? What are some of the things that y'all do out here on the streets, online, in your communities, for your fans and shit? Because I see it all the time. I just seen one dude, he was like on, what, Vlad or something like that. He was scamming his community, talking about he was going to give them, like, money or something. He did it for a long time. Like, something about they win some money out. I forgot what his thing was. And it was, like, a lot of money. So I'm like, they that slow? Listen, if I was a bad guy, this generation that y'all got going on right here, woo! Too easy, baby. Too easy, because y'all ain't got them. Y'all ain't got them all. But you know that, though. Y'all know you ain't got them all. You don't. And then you try to call somebody else something. In your 20s, you're talking about a teenager in this way. But that is reflective of our generation. Because our generation is the generation that was supposed to teach that generation. So he would know his role and responsibilities with Nori. It is so weird to hear another adult to even speak about Nori like this when he is dealing with this situation. I totally understand why he wanted this to be out. Can you imagine what he was going through? He's not the only one. But can you imagine what he was going through just because he's trying to live like everybody else? If this story is remotely true, can you imagine? Because just like we all got our struggles, because I know I do. I know I do. His mother was killed, so is mine, but to correct, right? So we all got our stories. But he's out here, and then y'all tell another story about somebody chasing him down on a bike, ran over his sandal, like it's real rough out there, you know? And then he's 15 and he's basically just out there on his own because his dad has to work or whatever, according to y'all. But then you want to talk about him being where he is and maybe doing something to get money or whatever. I noticed that people, they say most people overseas scam or whatever. Okay, so how different is it from when y'all be scamming? How different is it from when y'all was slinging dope on the block? They hustling trying to survive. You know? And Nori could be doing all kind of other stuff too. But he out here basically in a whole nother world that he ain't even safe. He not even safe. Grown males, and he not even safe. And the ones close to his age are dangerous. The ones older than him are dangerous. And you got this dude, he's doing some kind of video with him, right? Deleted showed this, right? And he's telling Nori, like, you can't get on here because you're 18. And then he's laughing uncontrollably, right? This is a grown man. And it's like, you got to ask yourself, why is he laughing? Why you think he laughing? This is all a joke to these people. When this die down, they're going to be back to doing what they doing. Because you know why? Because ain't nobody pulled out yet. Ain't nobody trying to pull out. They trying to pull in They're trying to pull in. Ain't nobody trying to pull out. And sometimes they want to be exposed because the more times that it is known and shown and normalized and ain't nobody doing nothing about it, and then it's just at some point it's normal. It is what it is. And if we give up on this fight, then that's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be. You're gonna see grown men having toddlers for girlfriends. That's what you're gonna see. Not only being normal, but even legal. It don't make no sense. The different amount of sicknesses that be going on with dudes. That really be going on with dudes. And you in your sick head try to say double speak and then tell yourself this is okay and that is okay. And then for y'all to be so slow. Do you know how we looking at you as women, as ladies, as girls, as women on this earth, looking at all you males? All you males, including all you other larger platforms that rock with him and don't even hold him accountable. The fact that you even deal with that disgusting pig in the first place, like, y'all are guys, okay? Hip hop is really your stuff, right? Okay, so is football, right? But look at all the hazing stories and all the hazing documentaries. What are they involved with? There's one channel that I love so much. I can't even think of the name of it. They have all these NFL documentaries, y'all. So good. So good. They tell all the dark stories. Because y'all know, I'm from a military town. Two things don't get no football dude. Don't get no military guy. Okay? Oh, and no data cop either. But these NFL players, yeah. But those hazing stories, the ones that got so bad to where these guys, these new guys coming in, that they ended up with lifetime injuries, didn't even get to have their career, only lasted maybe a couple of years, spending up with the rest of their lives in prison, going through all this. I'm talking about these are adults, and you guys are still acting like this, and the coaches are involved. And so in a lot of cases, the coaches are still there even. And some guys tried to file a lawsuit. Some guys were successful with a lawsuit. For the most part, it wasn't much done to the players that did these terrible things to these new guys in the word of hazing, but they were all deviant sexual acts. They would violate them sexually or have them do terrible, terrible things sexually. Why is it always that to what y'all go to? Ask yourself a question. This is what y'all teach each other. This is what y'all teach each other. And then, is everybody slow? Everybody slow, right? Okay. Everybody slow. Everybody slow. For all you suckers who got good money, but whatever, because you fuck with act, yo, boy, you just is, you shit to me. You slow. You slow as hell. How you gonna sit up there and even listen to this dude spit out a sentence? And you comfortable in your seat, knowing that you rock with him, especially when he do some dumb shit, and you listen to how he talk, and you rock with him. I would be so embarrassed. This dude fake cries. I liked some breakdowns that he's done in the past. I ain't gonna lie, I reposted some of them. Because, I mean, everybody to get it. I don't like Joe Budden either. But Joe Budden, Every once in a while. Joe Biden be doing, Joe Biden, Joe Biden be calling some things, okay? But I don't like him. Because he got man issues too, you know? Um, and y'all let that stuff rock. I don't like that. I don't like that. Mm-mm. But academics, ooh, that is vile. That's y'all do right there. That's y'all only plug. That's y'all number one dude right there. That is, you know how pathetic that is? Y'all don't get no respect from us. I promise you on that. And the fact that y'all still fuck with Charlamagne. Yeah, that's a Jessica Reed. And then you act like it didn't happen. Bro, I got a video coming. I'm just gonna hush on that. I got a video coming because one of you YouTube, at first I wasn't gonna say your name, homeboy. But yeah, I am now because come on, I'm referencing your video, so we might as well. Listen, y'all dudes are trash. You just trash. You just trash. I covered too many cases. Too many. Babies and stuff violated. Just too many children messed up. Too many. You're trash. To listen to y'all constantly over and over. The way y'all take up for each other. Trash. Just trash. Trash. The way y'all taking up for this. Listen, this dude fake cried because Saucy Santana wanted to come and get him. Are we serious right now? First of all, he cried. What he crying for? This was over the internet, right? Okay. He cried? And that moved y'all how? Huh? You didn't call him a clown then? Really? Y'all still talking about, y'all putting this in a Nori situation. This is how I found out about it that's even happened. Y'all putting this in this situation like he actually cried when Santana said he was going to beat him up and he was going to. I said, what? Oh, so that was real to you. This has got to be a freaking simulation of bots or something. Ain't no way these are real people we stuck with now. There ain't no way. Y'all not real, bro. Listen, this dude is supposed to be crying because somebody said that they were going to come and whoop his ass and then take something from him. But allegedly, he's done that to other women already. So he likes doing it. He just doesn't like it done to him. So he wasn't really crying about the pleasure parts of it. He was just crying because why you gotta beat me and take it? So that's that. He don't want to go through that. But he's the type he likes to give. He's a sadist. Okay, just say that. I mean that because that's what I see as a reality versus that dumb shit y'all talking about. Or he trying to say, you know, he what, Botsy boy? Because that's all the fuck. How you gonna sit up there? Y'all, listen, y'all are slow, okay? You're beyond slow. Because how are you going to sit up there and say, I can't even say it out my mouth, like he gonna throw up or something? What? You were saying it just fine. You were saying it just fine when you was talking to Nori. And that's not the first time. Just yesterday, I was like, I'm going to get her ass 2 more days. Because that's not the first time. And I'm glad Deleted came out with something. Because y'all know everybody outside of that community don't know everything. And the ones that's in the community, they're not finna blow the whole spot up. They goofies. They goofies, and they know we don't hardly be knowing. Nothing like what they know. We did not know Playboy Max sitting around and talk like that. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Because how can he not have a problem with Ack and still be cool with him, but just don't be coming over here making a spy hide? Because, bro, you making dumbass moves and you making a spy hide, because that's all that was about. You making a spy hide. And no, you making a spy hide too, because that's what the sliding back in the chair and don't be asking niggas for money and all that stuff. Okay, but, you know, like Curtis said, y'all can't trip on Nori for being a child and also being whatever, because you say y'all taking care of him and giving him money. We don't know that. We don't know that. And what you call it? Well, it could be $1 here. It could be 20 here. We don't know that y'all really looking out for Nori. So cut it. That shit. Okay? We need to see some W-2s like a motherfucker. Because he working. Because I synced it. Right? He working. That DDG freaking, yeah, that video. Actually, the one where he first met academics. Nori good at his job. That's your right hand man. He do a lot of work. So if you and him haven't come to something to where he is not asking for people for money, then you know there's a problem there somewhere. There's a problem there somewhere. People are calling him scammers and shit. Like, that shouldn't even be allowed. It shouldn't even be no type of issues like that. Because if you're going to care about a young man and y'all going to take him under your wing, then we need to be not making sure he's not in no type of situations to where it's a hostile environment for him. Especially but from grown men. But we see that that's going on. So you got academics sitting up here talking about, oh, he's talking junk to us. We talking junk to him. We going back and forth. Bro, first of all, I wish I could have been in the room. Why is I wish I could have been in the room. But anyway, none of this makes any sense, y'all. Y'all don't take no accountability because we continue to breed these monsters. Freaking generation after generation, and they're never held to any type of accountability, and especially and mainly when it comes to being a sexual deviant. Men are just never held. And the stuff we see to catch anybody who gets a pop on the wrist for something that is small, that's nothing in comparison to what is being really committed out here in this world by all of these men. And they will teach men to do it. And if you don't want to do it, you ain't feeling it, whatever, then you will get what? Hazed into it. You will get groomed into it. Either way, you're going to be a part of that. That's just what they do. They're taught to drag other guys into it. By force. They get some kind of kick, some kind of rush off of doing guys like that. How you going to initiate a dude into your freaking football team by putting him through rough, traumatic sexual stuff? That's like when a guy goes to get beat into a game, like he got to get beat down. I mean, that makes more sense than that. At least we know you can take in your butt whooped and you ain't gonna run. I don't know. It still make more sense because it's gangbanging. They gotta be hard. They gotta fight and all that kind of stuff. But at least we know they fight. We never heard of nothing more than that. The girls part. But that's not what we talking about. The hazing. The football hazing. Why is gonna be who first came up with that? Huh? Who was the first dude that said, we gotta do something to welcome the men? It's gotta be to make sure that they, fraternity, same shit. To make sure they, and then these niggas go to prison and be like, I ain't touched nothing. You probably touching something at work. Okay, you and your homeboys go play basketball. Cut it out. Y'all love each other. Y'all love each other way more than you ever love us. And that's always been the case. Okay, that's where we got high heels and makeup from in the first place, boo boo. Don't fuck with me. Y'all better really dig into this shit, because it ain't going nowhere. And you can't halfway clean it up. You can't. You can't. Because how? How? Sway. Y'all act like y'all slow because you don't want to deal with everything. Y'all act like, because I know for the most part, yes, most of you guys are slow. I get, yes, because we've created a society of slowness. I get that. And that's what, you know, them folk won't. There's so much that you guys don't know. There's so much that you guys don't know. There's so much that you guys don't know. And it's, you know, a lot of times I just be wanting to just talk. I could just talk. And the shit don't matter. But then I don't know, it could be 5 people. And maybe one of those people might even see my video. And the hell I have to pay for it. In real life, it's crazy. It's crazy. But to me, it is so insane how this world is ran. These motherfuckers wake up, sleep, eat, dream about snatching our souls every minute, every second. That is all that they about. And for some reason, y'all act like it ain't that deep out here. Like, what the fuck? I don't get it. I don't get it. Y'all slow, but you also, you playing slow too. You playing slow. You playing slow. There's no way nobody should be out here downplaying this shit. But y'all are dudes. Y'all know what y'all do. Y'all are dudes and y'all know how dudes are. One of those streamers yesterday was talking on stream and he was saying, I think that was I saw one where Ag was calling somebody's wife ugly because he has something to say. And he didn't really say much. But, you know, he had something to say and Ag was calling dude wife ugly and shit. So that was interesting because that stream, they were looking at it through the lenses of another stream. And the stream that they were looking through their lens on, watching Act Live, had Nori on it. And so Nori was kind of responding here and there to academics. And so I was like, you're hustling, right? I was like, interesting. But the guy who was doing the original stream, he don't really like Nori. And he was calling Nori a scammer. He kept saying, Nori's a scammer. He's a scammer. He's a scammer. And I was like, this bitch ass nigga. Like, you a whole grown ass nigga. And you sitting here telling he's a scammer. Like, he's a scammer. Bitch, what the fuck that gotta do? What you talking about? Because you probably a scammer too. You gotta hustle to live, bro. You scamming. You scamming somewhere. You scamming somewhere. You ain't no saint. I know y'all ain't saints. Ain't nobody a saint. I'm not a saint, Bo. But you're gonna tell in this environment of what he's going through, you're gonna sit up here and focus on him being a scammer. I'm not saying he is a scammer. Because what are you constituting as him being a scammer? We don't even know about what the hell you talking about. That shouldn't even be brought up in this situation. You should only be focusing on the fact that y'all doing this to this guy and he ain't cool with it. He ain't cool with it. Did you not hear him say he's not interested? He's not the fuck interested. People do got a right to say that and have it be respected. I'm sorry. I know y'all don't think so. That's why you call it shit like that. Busting his balls. You know, hazing and all that. Listen, Linda. Listen. Y'all some trash, okay? Y'all some trash, and you're going to have to take your own self out. Okay, you gonna have to turn it, flip it. Okay, fix it, pull it out, pull it out. How you gonna have Playboy Max? He clearly wasn't trying to confront the situation, but when he went over there to talk to academics, that didn't really go too well either. But like, at what, this is just a side question. Like, at what point do y'all slow motherfuckers, like in your 20s or whatever, who looking up to Ack and like want to be on his, I don't know, he be promoting y'all or some shit, like y'all feel like y'all need him. This is the dumbest shit ever. Bitch, when I came up, we didn't have this fucking social media shit. Y'all some dumbass motherfuckers. My oldest daughter is in her 30s. It was just, we had like MySpace and shit. So, you know, she was, that my children was coming up, that's when the freaking internet stuff was like really starting to grow. And I'm like, oh, my children online. And now it's this. You are slow as shit if you think you need academics to be successful. Why is this nigga your gatekeeper? Why? Why? Who told y'all that was law? Hmm? Hmm? It's law because you follow it. Why do you, huh? The nigga with the power, follow that law? He's trash. Take his ass out. And then the nigga tell you he don't give no fucks about you. But then he also lie and say, I care about him. He's like a dysfunctional ass manipulating ass. Like, I don't even know. How does that even work on you? Like, 1 minute, I don't care about y'all. I don't give a fuck if y'all get mad. I don't need none of y'all. I ain't rocking with none of y'all. Blah, blah. It don't make me none. I'm good up on my lonely. We'll let him be alone. If you got the juice, you got the juice. And if y'all are the community, then that's where the fucking juice is. The juice ain't where, well, he got a lot of juice in him. But the juice ain't over there with that nigga. It's only over there because what? Because y'all say it's over there. Because y'all going over there. Because y'all giving him the power. I don't get it. I don't get it. He's hot garbage truck juice trash. I be doggone. First of all, he blew up y'all spot, which is, you know, it's good for us, but he blew up y'all spot. He didn't get no fucks either. He blew up your spot, then threw you under the goddamn bus. Then said, I don't get no fuck, nigga. I don't get no. Look. But he's trying to get off the phone with academics, and academics won't shut up. He won't shut up. It's weird. It's like, boy, did somebody put you up to this? Did somebody tell you to act like this? Because it don't make no sense at all. It really didn't make any sense. Was this something that just had to happen on either? Because how does it that it seems like you guys simultaneously exposed your goddamn community? How is it that Nori did it and Ack is doing it at the same time? Because we know Ack is stupid, but come on now. Let me tell y'all something. This video comes out. And shout out to Nori. But y'all need to make sure he good. But this video comes out. And Ack say, damn. Okay. Heat is on. Okay, you know what? Y'all right. I shouldn't have did it. It was blah, blah, blah. Listen, we good from here on out. Whatever. Because it don't matter what he say. As long as he come like that, y'all going to be like, you know, y'all leave our fat, nasty master alone. Go back over there where you was. And then everybody gonna go back. Because still, even after he did his freaking, I don't know, freaking, what was the Wesley Snipes, New Jack City shit? Y'all was like, oh, just apologize. And once he apologizes, we're gonna let it go. Charlamagne, them was talking like that. Except for Charlamagne was like, what the fuck you gonna apologize for? He just gonna do it again. And see, y'all looking at that as if Charlamagne is saying, well, he's just keeping it real. He's telling the truth. Well, yes, yes. But what kind of fucking truth do you think he's telling? Because he's telling y'all this is what the industry wants. This is what they do. This is what they come for. This is what they hire for. This is what they pursue. This is what they persuade. This is what they command. This is what they demand. This is part of it. Always has been. So are y'all pump faking out here? Because I'm starting to think everybody playing games. I'm starting to think everybody playing games because y'all protecting Nori, or y'all just like, this is the hottest shit. I gotta get some of this. Because y'all be doing us acting and playing around. It's like everybody's playing a role. Everybody's got a part in it, right? Because even the so-called good guys, like the ones in the capes and shit. And because nobody can do anything by themselves when it comes to stuff like this. Not even only just a handful of people, not that you can't get started, but overall, it takes dedication. It takes, nonstop. Like, you can't just, oh, I'm going to take a break and go back to this. Okay, well, as soon as you stop eating right, working out, then, hello. You already know. It takes a lot. It takes a lot. Because if you guys are going to leave Fatboy alone, okay, then what? Because y'all know what all you think you benefit from him with. How the fuck can you not have that yourself? Because from what I'm looking at, I'm sorry, what the fuck y'all getting from him again? I'm sorry, I'm missing it. I'm missing it. The first stream that I saw where Nori met academics, and I looked at. I'm gonna pull that video and play it tomorrow, unless somebody beat me to it or whatever. I'm looking at that interaction, and I'm seeing how academics responded to Nori, and he was a hating ass nigga from the beginning, but it's like a hating ass. This is the energy that I got. So I'm gonna say allegedly or whatever. But y'all know this is just my opinion. You can tell from the way I'm talking. But I'm just saying, I don't want nobody to be able to say that I'm saying that this is exactly what he was doing, because motherfuckers are slow like that. But I could just see how the way he was looking and shit. I just see he didn't like Nori. He was just having some kind of vibe off the attention he was getting, or it's like, I don't know, because acting really shit, he corny, so it's like maybe he was hating on him, and I could tell that I could see then how we end up with him being some type of villain towards Nori. I'm put it like that. And he was like, they had a song, somebody was doing their song. I think it was Boy Max's song or somebody else's song. But it was DDG, the one that's with Chloe, Kaylee. I don't the fuck. That guy. It was Trapler Ross. It was a cast, right? And they were listening to something, and then they was listening to a song. And Nori, Nori knew all the freaking words, and he was like vibing out off the whole. He was like, that's my jam and that's my artist. Like, he was getting down. And now at first he was telling him, he was like, Nori, get off camera. So I don't know about their shows and how they do their stuff. So for whatever reason, he told him to get off camera. But then when the song started playing, Nori was like, "That's my shit." He got on the dance floor. Like basically, because that's how it used to be. You know, your song come on. I don't care if y'all ain't dancing. I'm going out there, and he performed like the whole song pretty much. So Academics, first of all, Trap Lord Ross was telling Nori, he was like, that was a good performance right there. So he asked, Nori was asking everybody, what do you rate the song? And then after they got finished, Academics was like, what is this, some Make-A-Wish Foundation or something? You know, he said some stupid shit like that. And I'm like, because I'm seeing how the way he's sitting back and his inner, like, dude, your energy and shit, it speaks a lot, especially with somebody who can really pick up on all that shit. Like, it was giving off so fucking much the entire time. And the only insecure dudes act like that. You know what I mean? So that's when Playboy Max was like, you know, this is my guy. This is Nori. He's 15, you know, give him a little rundown of his story and everything. All right. So we understand from the jump what this is, right? So, you know, Academics tried, it seemed like he tried to be, you know, what he is supposed to, how he's supposed to react, like how he's media trained or whatever, even though we know he's not. And he was like, oh yeah, you know, he was cordial. But it's like that nasty hate came back out of him again. So I'm like, So he had that venom for him, like, I don't know. From the beginning, I could see that. And you know, I saw other stuff too. You guys, this is just not, it's not something that can be just swept away. It's not. And it's really sad for Nori and whomever else that are children that are in that circle. But, you know, it's interesting to see how you motherfuckers had this situation all for what? For the however little few days y'all had it. And y'all was sitting up here and like, this Academics and who he is? Who he is? Because if Nori tells me that that's Tory Lanez's manager, then I fucking believe him. The same one that's gonna text him afterwards and say, oh, that was not nice how they were talking to you when I was like on mute or disconnected or couldn't hear, when Nori says he was the one, he was speaking throughout the whole, every clip. And of course, we know that Academics was fucking lying. You sack of shit. Making up stuff, you know, because it's like, how do you listen to one side and Academics gets to rant on and tell, well, you know, this is what happening, and it doesn't even matter. On top of that, this is how fucking slow y'all was. Y'all keep playing and listen to Academics do all this talking, and he shouldn't even be able to say, well, he did this, he did this, he did this, he did this. You know how sick that is to me? Somebody who is actually a fucking adult, somebody who has covered a lot of freaking cases, right? That knows that sometimes people who are villains try to somehow blame the victim. You know, like when I was a teenager, you know what they would say to girls? You fast. You shouldn't have had your fast ass over there. Now, when Playboy Max says, guys, you know, get out the chat, leave or whatever, if somebody's saying weird stuff to you or whatever, why do y'all talk? First of all, why do y'all speak so vague like that? It is so annoying coming from adults. It is. Y'all went from abbreviations and shit to now you barely even speak entire sentences ever. And that is not communication. What are you saying to the young man? Let's be clear on that, Playboy Max. Let's pretend like we don't know nothing about that shit you've been doing, right? And this is the message that you gave to the young men after this occurred. First of all, okay, it's good to say that publicly. That's cute. But you mean to tell me you have these children that you know that are there that sometimes I'll actually help you? So, okay, let me see. Let me remember my moderator days. Oh, we used to have fucking meetings, right? Rules established. Most people, yeah, meet up with their moderators and stuff like that. So you didn't never have little meetings with the young ones and say, all right, y'all, you in adult space. This is serious because you're really not supposed to be here. Do's and don'ts. And yes, we know teenagers are silly. They are so silly. They are not adults. They are silly. And if you can't handle them knowing that they're going to get on your last nerve most of the time, then you probably shouldn't do it, right? But so you didn't never talk to them about the dangers of being online in the gaming community? Huh, that's interesting. It's interesting because this was the danger, right? Right? Yeah. So guys, listen, for all the people out here, all the parents out here, let me be clear, okay? When you're worried about your children online and gaming, this is the place that you're worried about. Right there. It's in the spotlight right now. What are you going to do about it? Okay? What are you going to do about it? All right? I have children. They're adults now, but I have teens as grands. And I remember my youngest when he used to win a game all the time. That was my first experience. Because, you know, as my older ones was coming up, it wasn't even really, gaming. That was just starting to be a thing. PSs and Xboxes and stuff, he was getting those a little later on, but my youngest is 10 years away from him. Whew, all that game. And I was like, no, online? Oh no. And I had to force myself to let that happen. And you mean to tell me that we have discovered gold and y'all think y'all just gonna... Nah, baby. Because y'all the very shits that I was afraid of my son ever having come across. And I know we just touched the iceberg, finding out that you will send your moderators who are children working for your ass probably for free or just for some coffee or whatever. Send them out scouting for, y'all say women. But that's what y'all talk about too when people are addressing what academics was saying, right? Y'all are saying, most guys tease other guys about getting laid. The more guys I hear respond the way you guys are responding, the more bitch ass niggas I think that you are, the less you just continuously as the male species, you continuously bring me into my space of being comfortable and fine with walking all the way into not necessarily any beef unless I know about your shit like this, right? Like this. But y'all niggas ain't shit. You just trash. I don't got no respect for you. Like, you just ain't. I can't get with it. We might as well not even have the word MEN anymore. And there's allegedly still real men out there. And I'm saying allegedly because fuck this. Fuck this. As long as y'all keep being like this and breeding like this, ain't none. Y'all would never get no respect from me, for sure. No woman should respect the male species as long as this shit keeps going on. You gotta stop teaching and breeding males to be sexual deviants. It's not right. It's not fair to each other. It's not fair to other people in this world. Don't no woman want to be snatched up by no dude and force nothing. Because I'm telling you, let one step. Bro, I'm ready. And it's crazy because Lake and Riley got overpowered. You know why? Because we ain't no match to no dude. That's scary. That's scary. But you know what's also scary? It's scary for a child. For you have to have people who you're just trying to be around because they are like you. And you're trying to learn from them and have good experiences with them and grow with them, right? And be taught, because clearly he's not around that in his own environment. He's probably not getting that as much as he should from his father. So all of these examples right here that he can get so much from, and y'all want him to be yet another miserable person in this world, a messed up person in this world, and you want to be with your nasty, no good, sorry, raggedy, unhappy, insecure ass self. You want to push and force and pride and you want to do some things to him. You want to do things to him mentally, emotionally, and physically. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Then when we hear about somebody doing something harmful to another person, 9 times out of 10, some male out here has violated them. It is hard to find a young girl, and nowadays even boys, who live their life and has never been violated by males. And this is behaviors that you teach. This is the same way y'all be out here just sleeping around and shit. And you teach, that is because you teach it to each other. And then you say, oh, we was born like that. We built like that. That's man shit. That's what we like. What the fuck? Who you fooling? You're delusional. You're delusional as hell. Because let me tell you ask something. When you got something by some child, when you got some academics, it's hilarious to me already when I see him and he's sitting there with his little short, fat, ugly ass. And he's sitting there and he like telling y'all, I'm big Ack. He talking to all y'all. I'm big Ack. And y'all respect that shit. And then y'all like, he's probably never gonna get canceled. Cause he right, he big Ack. He probably never gonna get canceled. And then I listen to you one by one say that shit. And I'm like, what did this motherfucker just say that? Hold on, did he just say that? Did this motherfucker just say that? Did he just say that? And they say that because they all in the same fucking industry. They know this shit. They know the role he played. And they know the role they play. And they know the role he played. The people who hired him to play that role want to keep him. So he ain't gonna get canceled. And that's why he's sitting up there talking like that. You go back to this nigga when he first started, he wasn't like that. He wasn't like that. So for somebody to that's so like, you can't get more dangerous than that. You can't. We didn't see nobody. All these other dudes that got caught with prison. Okay, they didn't act like this. They didn't act like this. They be quiet. Their lawyer might say something, but they be quiet. Bam Bada didn't even say a thing except for I didn't do that. And then he just went away. And they all still really got canceled. But this nigga saying, I ain't getting canceled. And y'all like, he's pretty much right about that. What? So you know what that tells me? That this is a delicious meal that you can eat off of for an eternity. An eternity, because there's a plethora of things that can be found inside of that fat nasty hog. because y'all doing a lot. Y'all got a lot going on in your little grimy ass operation. And to us, to most of everybody else, right, on the outside, it feels like, oh, we found out about an incident that happened with a child, and it probably happened before. It probably happened to other children. It probably happened to this child before. Okay, I'm gonna say teen. I'm gonna call him a teenager because I raise children. And I know when my son told me stop calling him baby. So I know that children don't want you to be calling them children when they're a freaking teenager, almost about to really be almost an adult. So I think we do need to drive the point home that he is a child. But I don't know. It's just something about calling them young ladies and young men, for me, that I feel like that's giving them respect. Um, and we should be able to stay within the right lines. We can call Nori a young man or a young male, I'm sorry, without saying that he is actually a man. Because when academic system then says that's a man, only thing that I can see is me drawing back as far as I can and busting him dead in his face as hard as I can while he's sitting in his chair, and his chair is back against the wall. Okay? I don't need to explain that one. That's all I see. For every instance that he says it. That's exactly what it does to me when I hear him say that dumbass shit. And y'all skip over so much of what he's saying. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Listen, y'all better stop playing with these people, because these people got you sold up, and it don't matter what you do. They're not ever going to change who they are. They gonna do what they do and be who they be. That's just what it is. This is what it is. And there's levels to everything. There's levels to everything. We are being forced and forced and forced and forced and forced and forced into so much. Lines have got to be drawn somewhere. Lines have got to be drawn somewhere. But you can't even spell dumb. So, anywho, they got to be drawn. And this is a whole industry operating before your eyes, and you're acting like it's a mediocre thing, and it's not. I'm really surprised that, academics got reported. But I won't say that to give disrespect to the people who decided to report him, and the one that we saw do it on stream, because that had a big impact for sure. I also realized too that there is different segments of the streaming community, or even the gaming community for that matter. It's that way everywhere. It is. Because when I listen to I want to say it was at least more than one guy, but I know for sure it was deleted. I think he's familiar with that circle, but I don't think he's necessarily a part of that circle. It doesn't sound like it. So he's able to bring some insight that he either knew about or heard of or whatever, just from because he's in like the online or gaming community. But I don't think that everybody pretty much is like rocking with all the same stuff. Although it's still too much of it, and it's like, look at who all is involved. They're all sponsored. They're the big ones. But I think Deleted has a pretty good size channel too, but I think it's like probably half of what they would have though, I think. And a lot of these guys, they just want to be, you know, people want to be seen, they want to be popular, they want to, Playboy Max. I guess you knew this was coming because you knew who you were. You knew what was going on. You know what you do. You know who you work for. You knew people had called you out in the past, but you knew we didn't know about all that because we're not in your community. But yeah, DJ Academics, for some reason, he didn't do what he could have done, which was a really good job at making this all go away. If he'd came out here and be like, yeah, that's annoying, I apologize, blah, 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 to my fans, to my chat, as he calls it, to the queen, heck, everybody, I apologize, motherfucker, apologize, in my my voice, okay, he could do all that, and everybody would have left him alone, went back about their business. I guarantee. It wouldn't have went no further after that. And he ain't new to this, so he knows that. He knows that. So whatever made him do all that, that was crazy. I think by the time Playboy Max got off the phone with Ak, he was like, this. I know he put that phone down and he went off. I know he went off. This, he blew the spot up. He blew the spot up. Then he took it so much further. And at first, I was with you, Plaque, when you were saying that his other page was trolling. I was with you. I said that's exactly what a guy like him would do. That is trolling. He is trolling him. I ain't even looked over there. Then when he said, oh, Actives is a bitch ass now. He said, you think we should stop using, do you think we should stop losing? Like, y'all don't even understand the definition of being whack and being corny anymore, because you got niggas like this teaching you their style, which is actually that of what you should not be. Okay? You don't get busted for something, and the same people that you was doing dirt with, that you got busted over there doing dirt in their backyard, when you shouldn't have been doing dirt in their backyard the way you was doing dirt in their backyard, right? But you couldn't just lay low and be cool for everybody. No, you had to blow the spot up for everybody. So now you mad at what you did, so you gonna start trying to say, these motherfuckers over here doing it too. Like, what the fuck? He said, if I go down, I'm putting cases on everybody. Okay? Shit. Like, what? And y'all didn't know that was the type of bitch ass nigga you was dealing with. God damn, y'all slow for real, huh? That's bad. That's serious. That's deep. The way this dude was talking, I had to stop midpoint of Curtis's video. I had to stop. I said, I'm gonna go ahead and just go on here and just rant for a minute. Just rant. I had to just listen, just go ahead and just rant. Because when he sat up there and showed Playboy Max and this guy, you know, I don't understand you guys. So when this Playboy kept saying, it's weird, bro. It's weird, bro. It's weird, bro. And I'm scared I'm going to start saying that because y'all do be having me talk like y'all sometimes. I know somebody online got mad. He's like, she called me bro. She called me bub or some shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck? Shut up. Why are you crying about that shit? I can call you something else if you want me to. But I'm like, why he keep saying it's weird? That's your big ass word? Shit, we learned weird back in the 1st grade. Okay, good. You know what weird means. You got something stronger than that, boy? That's the ice. Can you put some damn vodka on that shit? Like, what the fuck he keep saying weird for? That's weird, bro. It's just weird. It's just weird. It's just weird. But I still fuck with Act, though. As soon as he said that shit, I was like, okay. I already knew what that was. And then today, the guy deleted was playing. And this motherfucker said, he so Drake. Cock. And because it was so big, he's the best rapper alive. Just because you said that. Just because you said that, your motherfuckers got to get busted. I don't care what time it is. It is 4 o'clock over here. And you know what some people are doing right now at this very time? Grooming children. Violating children. There are adults that are being snatched in Atlanta. Oh, children and babies too. Taken. They'll just walk up to you and just take your ass, okay? For sure. That's the shit y'all dudes do. Because for some reason, y'all be teaching yourself to do crazy shit. So, this is going to be interesting. Because it can't be swept under the rug. You cannot act like this is much deeper than what it is. And I knew from the, I don't know why my shoulder is itching so badly, but I gotta find a way to scratch it. Oh, yo, hold on. Ah, yes. Okay. That was weird. But I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I knew that, I mean, I know I'm not the only one, because that was so obvious that Nori just, I don't know. I don't know whether somebody put him up to it or he just decided to, you know, that's on him. Ugh. It's an insane spot again. It's right at the top of my shoulder bone. Just itching. That's crazy. But this and probably more has happened. If they are sending these guys to whatever, they're sending them to whatever, they're making them whatever. I don't give no fuck. It's a lot going on. And Nori is not having it. Okay? Definitely not by Ack. We know Ack is disrespectful. We know he's not a nice guy. And I can imagine that he's probably treated Nori very disrespectfully. A time or two, or maybe more. And I'm saying it mildly. Okay, I'm saying it mildly. And, you know, I commend him for standing up for himself. There is nothing about him or what he's done or anything like that you guys can say to take away from him the fact that he is good at survival. And he's mature enough and wise enough to know that what you're trying to do to him is not okay. And if he does this, that'll get that out there. And that's press record. Or however you start the stream or whatever. Which he was already live. So really, what did he do? He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do that. Really, really sad. There's so much more to this. There's so much more to this, and there's too many of you guys out here acting as if you don't know a lot. And you do. You do. It's almost gonna be like Puff Daddy situation all over again, because Who's involved and who's not? Hmm. Who's involved and who's not? If Black Boy Max has been talking like that on his freaking channel, where it is it has a large audience of mostly children. Come on now. We wouldn't be discussing him right now, right? Okay. Okay. Y'all already know what it is. You already know what it is, so. Lots and lots and lots and lots going on. But this runs deep. This runs real, real deep. And all of these, any of them with color, they got something going on with it. I hate to lie, but it's a doggone shame. It really, really is. Preying on children, especially male children. They ain't gonna come up and say, you're not a body boy. You are a body boy. All day and all night. You a body boy. You a body boy. Trying to act like you can't even say it. It's so disgusting. But you didn't have no problem saying it with your boys when you was in the chat. And if Nori say that's Tory Lane's manager, y'all think he don't know that's Tory Lane's manager? I noticed y'all ain't mentioning that motherfucker. Who was in the chat running his mouth? Who? Who was he, y'all? Who was in the chat running his mouth? No, he said he deleted his Instagram the next day. Who was it? Because how's Nori gonna say he's Tory Lane's manager if he's not? Nori know all y'all. All y'all. This guy, this is what, you know, also pisses me off about the situation. Nori, 15 years old, coming, you know, living in his country, don't really know the language there. Not having the best, you know, home life. But he's in an inner circle with very high, you know, value streamers and celebrities. Even though they're like SoundCloud celebrities that, what's the name, Bill? Oh gosh, I'm just, okay. You know, DDG. Then they had what? Trampler Ross, the one that does all the videos or whatever. That is so, when I saw him perform that song, I said, I see the energy, I see the excitement. He's a boy, he's a teen. Okay, cool. But when I saw him, he was just having fun, vibing and playing, you know, dancing to the music and stuff, I said, damn, now that all this has happened, his world's never going to be, you know, the same. It's really sad, but we'll see how this plays out. Guys, make sure you're reporting shit to the proper authorities. Stop being so lazy. That's everybody. Everybody, don't be so lazy. Make sure you report the shit to the appropriate authorities on his ass and whoever else. And they all must be held accountable, not just him. Not just him. Gosh. I gotta pray. I swear. Oh, gosh. Y'all, do the work, man. Do the freaking work. Do the work. Do the work. Because this needs to end somewhere. Y'all can't imagine how bad y'all look and bad y'all sound to us. It's terrible. It's terrible. You got to do better as males. Stop excusing dumb stuff y'all doing. Half that junk that came out academics' mouth there make no sense. It didn't make no sense. And most of y'all ain't saying nothing about it. Ain't making no sense. It's only the people who really want to hold him accountable that's like, you know, saying something about what he's saying. I'm like, y'all gonna run the same play because you're on the same, you're on the same team. On the same team. Imagine that. So I guess you have to do your hazing. You have to do your hazing, and your teachings and your rituals. That's how, like, wow, that's crazy. I don't think, did I pick this up? I don't even know. All right, y'all. That's more than my time. But this is definitely that's definitely that it's a no-brainer to me that they're doing what their sponsors want them to do. They're doing what their boss want them to do. And sometimes not per se their boss, it's like, but they're moved to pay. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Anywho, let's see. Did I miss somebody who I really could have? You still trying to sell? Y'all so stupid. I don't even know these people in my chat. Let me go ahead and block you though, because you know you shouldn't be making comments in here. Y'all just want to try to get my shit not. Go ahead and take care of that for you. This is dumb trolling too. Grand Rising from the UK. Okay. Make sure you miss somebody. Get a badoka don't girl, don't hurt nobody. Fatty girl. Peace out, y'all. Peace out.